revivers, welcome to Only Revive, your safe space for honest conversations and mental revival. I'm Emanuela. Today we'll be tackling a sensitive topic. This is something that has affected millions of teenagers worldwide. If you or someone you know is experiencing bullying, I want you to know that you are not alone and there is a hope for healing and restoration. Now, before we even go further on this topic, I would like us to understand what bullying is because so many teenagers are being bullied on a daily basis without them knowing that they are being bullied. What is bullying? Bullying is a form of aggressive behavior where an individual or group of persons repeatedly harasses, intimidates, and harms another person, often to assert power or control over them. According to recent studies, approximately 1 in 5 students reports being bullied in school. These can take various forms, such as verbal bullying. Verbal bullying is when you are being insulted, teased, body shamed, or taunted by another person or by your fellow students. Physical bullying is when you are being beaten, slapped, kicked, or pushed by someone else. Social bullying is when you are being rejected. You're always rejected from a group or whatever you want to do. People doesn't want you there. When people spread rumors about you, and also when people humiliate you, when someone humiliates you in public, they are socially bullying you. And the last of it all is cyberbullying. This one is rampant. People do that every day, every minute. People are always on their phone typing hurtful words against people on social media. That is also bullying. Now, the consequences of bullying can be severe and long lasting, affecting not only the victim but also the bully and the entire school community. I'm going to play a video for you. This is a video of a student that was bullying another student in a British international school at Abuja. Just watch this video, I'll be back. When I saw this video, I was very angry. I can also relate to this because when I was in primary school, there was this girl named Withheld that was constantly bullied by other students. And even in my secondary school, I've seen students being bullied for so many reasons. Over the years, I've been able to understand why some students are being bullied. Now, these are categories of students that are likely to be bullied. One, students that are not very bright academically, maybe they are not so intelligent or brilliant, they are likely to be bullied. Also, students with low self-esteem are likely to be bullied. Students that their background, their family background is not so good, maybe they are poor, they are from poor families, are likely to be bullied. And the last of it, or I've seen this happen over and over, are students with body image issues. I have a video on body image issue, my own personal experience on that. You can go and watch it later. So these are people, once you don't like yourself, or maybe you think that you look a certain way, you don't like your body, you are likely to be bullied in school. What are the effects of bullying? Bullying can lead to feelings of isolation, anxiety, depression, and even suicidal thoughts. I can tell you that, like, this is true. So many teenagers cannot handle being bullied. There are stories of that, like true life stories, where a child or a teenager would end his or her own life just because he or she is being bullied in school. So it is a very serious matter. Victims of bullying may struggle with low self-esteem, difficulty sleeping because these also have a health implication, and decreased in academic performance. So before you start shouting at a child, or before you start insulting a child that he or she didn't do well in school, as a parent, have you asked that child some questions? Have you really sat down with this child to know what they are facing in school? That child that is not doing well academically may be facing bullies at school. All right, because it affects them. They can't focus, so they can't do well in school. Now, it's essential to recognize the warning signs and provide support to those affected. Let's move to the next section, breaking the silence. How can we break the silence surrounding bullying in schools? The first thing here is to create a safe and supportive environment where students feel comfortable sharing their experience. Now, I would personally suggest that every school should have a counselor that will always counsel these children. Some of the problems that they are having in schools are emotional problems. Some of them are even feeling bad about the fact that they are not doing well in school. They need a counselor. Some of them are being abused, sexually abused, verbally abused. They need a counselor. So schools should have a counselor or counselors that these children can always go to, or even therapists that these children can always go to share whatever that they are passing through. I also discovered that most of these teenagers cannot open up to their parents or even their teachers. I understand that these bullies tend to threaten their victims, and that is why some children can't open up. I want to charge you today as a teenager or a young person that is being bullied in school or anywhere. I want you to open up, speak up, reach out to a trusted adult, speak to your teacher, talk to your parents, all right? Or you can also reach out to our support hotline at Only Revive. Like I said, Only Revive is a safe space. We offer free counseling and guidance to teenagers and young people. Now, when it comes to providing a safe and supportive environment, it's not just in schools. I think parents also have a huge role to play here. I would advise, in fact, I implore all parents, please, you have to provide a safe environment at home for your teenagers to be able to confide in you. I don't know why you are being rigid as a parent. Please, you have to be flexible. You have to be your child's friend so that they can tell you what they are passing through. I've sat with so many teenagers and I can tell you that the things I hear, their parents don't know about it. For some reasons, they can't just open up to their parents. So, as a parent, if you really want to understand your child very well or your teenager very well, you have to make yourself accessible. You have to be available all the time, emotionally available. Spend time with them so that they can really find it very easy to talk to you about anything that they are passing through. Also hold bullies accountable for their actions and provide them with guidance and support to change their behaviors. Now, the video that I showed you guys earlier, those students were expelled and the school was sanctioned. For me, I think expelling them is not just enough. These students needs to pass through counseling. That is why I am saying and I'm emphasizing schools should have counselors. Now, before taking any action against the students or expelling them or punishing them, they should pass through counseling. Because if you don't do that, they will go to another school and continue like that. I want you to know that bullies also need help. There is always a cause for any action. For a child to have the mind to bully another person, there is a reason, and these things needs to be dealt with when they go through counseling sections. Some of these bullies or some of these children that bully other people, they are coming from a dysfunctional home, so they need help as well. The only way you can help them is to pass them through counseling sections. All right. There is hope for healing and restoration. If you are experiencing bullying as a teenager or a young person, know that you are not alone and there are people who genuinely cares about you. If only you can speak up. You don't have to keep quiet any longer. If you are being bullied in your school as a teenager and you are watching me, you don't have to keep quiet any longer. Reach out to a trusted adult, a counselor, or click on our WhatsApp button so that you can be properly guided. Thank you for watching Only Revive. Remember, we all have a role to play in creating a safe and supportive environment for everyone. Let's work together to break the silence surrounding bullying and promote culture for kindness, empathy, and inclusivity. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for